everyone, Screaming Geek Media here. I am Jerry the Geek. Got another 4K review for you today. We're going to talk about Streets of Fire. But before we do, if you like physical media, 4Ks, Blu-rays, DVDs, if you like home theaters, movies, check out my other videos on my channel as I do reviews, unboxings, collection updates, discussions. Check that stuff out. Like and subscribe. Turn your bell notifications on for future videos. So today we're going to talk about Streets of Fire on 4K. It's a nice 80s film. It came out in 1984. It has a PG rating. You got Michael Pere, Diane Lane, Rick Moranis, Amy Madigan, Willem Dafoe, Bill Paxton. So it's got a really nice cast. Of course, this was directed by Walter Hill. He was best known for 48 Hours movies. He also did Red Heat, The Warriors. He did Crossroads, Brewster's Millions. He's done quite a few others, but those are his big hits. Now, about the movie, classic quote from Walter Hill. He says, "The following story takes place in the other world, a far-off place where genres collide. In this case, futuristic fantasy meets the Western, gets married, and has rock and roll children." So, I mean, it's a very cool movie. If they made it feel like a period piece, but there's, technically not. They just kind of make it feel that way, and there's no genre it fits in. It's just got a little bit of everything. It's got some comedy, got a lot of good action, great music. I love this back on VHS and fell in love with it. I can't remember if I ever got this on Laserdisc or not. I know I had it on DVD and then got it on a HD DVD, but I never picked it up on Blu-ray. And Shout Factory put out a Blu-ray last year, and I was like, well, if they just did a transfer for it, a 4K is going to come. So I decided to wait, but again, I love this movie. It's just really cool. Michael Pere, he plays Tom Cody. He used to be a soldier. Now he's just kind of living on his own, and his ex-girlfriend gets kidnapped by the biker gang, and the head of the gang, his name is Raven. He's played by Willem Dafoe, a very young Willem Dafoe. It's crazy to see him here. It's like, you can tell it's him, but at the same time, damn, he looks so different. But yeah, the gang kidnaps the girl, Ellen Aim. She's a singer. She's got a band called The Attackers. They're performing this concert, and she gets kidnapped, and Tom's sister, Reva, gets a hold of him, wants him to come home and go rescue her. So this is a fun movie all the way around. Now, another highlight of the movie is the music score. All the music songs in it is freaking phenomenal. Fits with, the whole rock and roll fable. But it's the music score. It was done by Ry Cooder. He's also known, he did the Crossroads soundtrack. And freaking phenomenal. I mean, I kind of got to get goosebumps whenever the music kicks in, because it's got that rich, deep, southern blues sound, from Memphis. It's freaking phenomenal. I think that's what really makes the movie, is the music score. Now, this 4K release comes from Shout Factory. It came out in March of 2023. The movie was originally filmed in 35mm, has a 4K digital intermediate, has HDR10 and Dolby Vision, and this is incredible. I mean, this lives up to what I was expecting. I've been waiting so long to see a 4K of this. Some really rich details in this thing. The colors really pop, especially during the opening concert scene. The lighting of the concert, it's nice. Everything's black, and in one shot, the drummer and lit up in all white. That really pops off the screen. And then you got your blue and red hues. It looks phenomenal. It has the gritty textures of the streets, the lighting, shadows, the details of Billy Fish's suits, neon lighting, and toward the end, the one cop, his name is Ed. They're out in the rain talking, and the rain gear he's got on, you just see all the textures of the rain on the black. Crazy, incredible. Now, as far as a Blu-ray comparison here, this does come with a Blu-ray. I never bought the Blu-ray originally. And this is where I was really shocked. Being from Shout Factory, I wasn't expecting a big jump from Blu-ray to 4K. But night and day, that's what has me. Either Shout Factory screwed the pooch with the Blu-ray, or I got a bad Blu-ray disc, because the Blu-ray looks like total shit. You know, it's very dark. I thought I was, you know, remind me of watching an old VHS. I mean, just imagine a dark VHS tape, but actually a little, you know, has a clear details, but everything is so freaking dark. So yeah, if you have the Blu-ray of this from Shout Factory, you know, comment below, let me know what you thought. You know, maybe I got a bad disc, I don't know, or if like I said, it was either that or they freaking really screwed it up. I'm glad I did not buy the Blu-ray, because if it looked like this, I would have been pissed off. So I'm very glad I held out with the 4K, because the 4K freaking blows it away. The Blu-ray was so bad to where some of the shots I wanted to show you, but because I have no good way of capturing screenshots yet. If anyone has any good advice for apps, how I can get screenshots from a Roku TV, please let me know. I've been trying, I haven't been able to get anybody to help me with that, so I'm still using my digital camera. So the dark stuff, my camera just doesn't like to get pictures, or overcompensates, and then it shows everything but doesn't give you a true representation of what I'm looking at. So there's a lot of shots I wanted to show you I could not get, so there's only a few shots here for you to show. But, you know, check out the Blu-ray and 4K comparisons here. Then we'll come back and talk about the audio, packaging, and the bonus features. We'll see you in a minute. So for the audio here, they gave us a Dolby Atmos track. I don't have Atmos, so I just got the 5.0. Phenomenal job. Being in 80s movies, I was expecting this to not be so great, but it was very well done. Everything's nice, well balanced. The music, especially some of the rich, deep bass, I was not expecting in the soundtrack, and it was there. Had nice, subtle sounds throughout. Nice, clear dialogue. One of the cool things with the dialogue in certain scenes, they didn't overdo it to make, they didn't do the extra looping effects to make scenes where you shouldn't hear so much dialogue. It's kind of sounds that way. It sounds natural. Like scene when they're in the stairwell, Cody and Ellen, they're talking. You can hear their voices echoing off the stairwell walls. So that was very cool. Where they're under the parking, the overpass. There's so much of the subtle echo sounds. Even toward the end, when they're on a train, they're pulling in, you can hear when they're entering the station, you can hear the echo sounds like you're actually there. So very well done audio track, very impressive. So for the packaging, this did not come with a slip cover. We've got a standard keep case here. Now this is a 3-disc set. We got the 4K, the Blu-ray of the movie, and a Blu-ray of special features. And the cool thing is, there's gorgeous artwork across all 3 discs. They didn't duplicate anything, so that was very sharp. No reversible cover art, surprise there from Shout. Now for the bonus features, we have Shotguns and Six Strings, the making of a rock and roll fable. Has interviews of the director, writer Walter Hill, actors Michael Pare, Deborah Van Valkenburg, screenwriter Larry Gross, producer Lawrence Gordon, and many more. Rumble on the Lot, Walter Hill's Streets of Fire Revisited. Then we got some vintage featurettes ported over. We got Rock and Roll Fable, Exaggerated Realism, Choreographing the Crowd, Creating the Costumes, and From the Grounds Up. And also we have music videos, theatrical trailers. on-air promos, and still gallery. So quite a bit to go through here. It's pretty cool to check out. I mean, both the documentaries there are feature length, so right there you got, 3 to 4 hours worth of stuff to go through just in those two. So to wrap it up, I highly recommend picking this up. Again, if the Blu-ray here is identical to the Blu-ray they released last year, this is a major upgrade. Throw that shit away and get the 4K. Again, let me know if you've got the Blu-ray below. If you haven't seen the movie, awesome. I highly recommend picking this up. It's a great addition to the collection. It is so much freaking fun. I've been using that word fun a lot in my videos lately. I don't know. It just pops off my head, and it really is. These movies are fun. Right now you can pick this up for $21.99 on Amazon. Walmart was matching the price. I thought about holding out for the Shout Factory Shocktober sale, thinking they might throw that in there. Then I had some issues with Walmart online. They gave me some promo codes, so I saved a shitload of money on a couple of movies. So this was a great deal. I ended up getting $10 off of this one. Either way, $22 is worth every penny to pick this up. You'll freaking love it. So that pretty much does it for my look at the 4K of Streets of Fire. Please check out my other videos on my channel. Like, subscribe, turn your bell notifications on, and we'll see you soon. Geek out.